And providing that everything has been set up correctly.
Ah!
There it is on my creator studio.
That was not supposed to sound nearly as flat as it did.
I'm gonna go kill my co-host real quick. I'll be right back. Get over here! Fucking ruining my groove.
Bro, listen, Forbidden West's music is great.
No, it is.
Oh, so good.
Anyway. Yeah, we're jumping right into it because it's past 8 o'clock. And Lord knows I fuck around enough in this game where I'm gonna need every minute I can get.
Rob, if you somehow don't defeat the tutorial by the end of today, I will genuinely want to strangle you.
Don't do it until after the concert, alright?
Okay, you got 4 hours. Let's go.
Strem.
Drem?
Strem.
Oh, Strem. I thought you said Drem.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to say drum.
No, I'm whoring out.
Don't worry, I'll do some additional whoring if you don't mind.
Are you whoring to the concert page?
No, no, unless you want to whore there.
No, I was going to. I just wanted to make sure we weren't.
No, I'm doing a different. Twice. I'm not. No, I'm doing a different kind of whoring. I'm whoring somewhere else.
All right, be back here at 11.
Good night, everybody.
Welcome. That's enough whoring. I'm tired.
Same time tomorrow, or tomorrow. Well, I guess tomorrow for you.
Well,
I guess tomorrow for you, but like same time next week.
Well, the chances are very low of that, if the past weeks have anything to say about it.
Well then.
Jesus, has been rough. Plus, the heat is killing all of us.
The heat's not great.
Anyway, for those of you popping in late, you're lucky we didn't start the show yet. Welcome back to some more Horizon Forbidden West. The curtain is already up, the set is already set up, and we are ready to go. For those of you who do not know us, my name is Robert, or BScat, depending on how you want to address me, and this is my co-host and my guide.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I'm still whoring. I'm Chris. I'm Chris Master. Chris Master 4. I'm in the middle of whoring. You caught me at a bad time.
Listen, you can still use your mouth when whoring. All right.
You're right, but I didn't think to do that immediately, so I'm a little behind the times.
I have a lot to teach you then.
Rob, please be gentle.
Well, you're gonna have to know how to take it when somebody finally gets the courage.
Yes, but it's my first time whoring out, and I need to be slowly taught up to the fucking professional levels, okay?
Ugh. You just had to practice. You're not a beginner. You're just out of practice.
I haven't practiced at all. It's my first time, okay? It happens sometimes that way. Can we start the video game?
A little bit of a recap first. So we started the game last time. We started basically, it was like a few months after the end of the first game.
6 months.
6 months after the end of the first game, where we are trying to find a backup copy of Gaia, because even though we quote defeated Hades, the system is still out of control. It's glitching out to hell, and basically everything is dying. So we need to find a backup copy of Gaia to be able to get it all together. Long story short, we got fucked over, and we got a bum copy that didn't work. So we went back to... it's gonna take me a while to remember the names of these places again. Meridian.
Also, yeah, it was a fucking virus because Travis Tate's a dick.
Fuck Travis Tate. And we had found out that Silence tricked us majorly. That the spear that we used to defeat Hades, it was rigged to capture Hades instead. And Silence goaded us out to the Forbidden West to try and catch up on what he knows.
So, good old sirens.
Please tell me I didn't say that again.
You didn't. I was just making fun of you.
Okay. That's why I paused when I first had to recall his name.
I know. I was in the other room and I wanted to say something, but I'm like,
Yeah. And that's very much short version. There was a lot of reading, there was a lot of exploring, a lot of shaking the dust off. But yeah, so we're still in Meridian right now. We just got a new spear for being the savior of Meridian or whatever the fuck. Oh yeah, by the way, just a little bit of a reminder, we're playing this on the good old PS5. I'm totally not saying that to try and make myself a target.
To my new spear.
Okay. Is the audio?
We spent 15 minutes trying to walk up a ladder or walk up a pole when the game said no. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. Is the audio good or does it need to be?
Give me a second.
Yeah.
I when we finished whoring.
God, those swing lines are so good.
Just the game, in terms of audio and visual, in the audio and visual department, it's just good.
Yeah. I feel like it needs to be turned up a little bit, but
the game could stand to be turned up just a tad.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm also once again in a room where the fan is running, so that's definitely fucking with my perception of stuff here.
It's honestly not that bad.
Because it's hot outside. And will continue to be hot for the entirety of this week. Alright, so yeah, we got a new sphere and we need to attach the master override to it, which...
That being said,
why is our objective in the ground?
Why is it in the ground?
Why is our objective in the ground?
Why is your objective in the ground? You just have to go up to a workbench.
Yeah, where's an actual workbench?
Pulse. Look at your map.
Right, I forgot about the pulse. That's something I gotta get used to.
Look at your map, maybe.
Wait. Not if it... Place waypoint. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, the flag was there.
Also, need to talk to my friends, which I'm assuming I need to do that before modifying the spear, because modifying the spear is...
Yeah. Talk to everyone. Although I think you'll still have a chance to talk to everyone after modifying the spear. It's good to get the optional quests out the way first.
Don't I know it?
Yeah.
Nasadi and Itamin, the little prince and the queen.
And her guardian is his guard. She's the guard. It's fine.
No, it's fine.
Blessed champion. Itamin, what do you say?
Fuck you.
My
Good.
humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall and for defending our holy city against the forces of shadow.
She looks so awkward. It's like, yeah.
You said it fine, Itamin. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Once I remember how to do it.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
I'll teach you how to
We owe
cheat
you
your way
our
out of
lives,
anything.
champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
The first thing I'm going to teach you is how to roll. You master this, you will become God.
The second thing I'm going to teach you is how to slow down time.
Yeah, I learned this trick in the wilds, just being able to just alter the fabric of time itself, just so I can reload a little bit faster.
And get more dodge time.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You are correct, sir.
I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct?
Balls.
Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
Ah, yes. The dialogue wheel.
Yep.
When you
Also,
say years of hostility,
you can
I
press the
assume
pause
you
button
mean
between
red raids?
dialogue too.
Gotcha.
Yes, my favorite subject.
But yeah, get used to if you miss things and it doesn't come back, it's gone forever.
They raided all the
You're kidding me. Ugh.
Banuk and Nora
It doesn't
suffered
happen all the time,
resisting as
but
best they could.
and some of them you can
One fought
redo.
back
Usually, if
with
it's
the Noct.
grayed out.
They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tanakhs to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
By bribing.
The Tanakhs like tiaras?
More like metals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier. Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk.
Oh, thank God.
He joined the Western expedition with the hopes
Can't
of
deal with another Helis.
certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Well done.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tanakh captive?
5 years.
Okay.
Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
You won't know what he looks like, but if you happen to run into him,
Itamin looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you.
Cute.
He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen.
Cough, cough, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Nope.
But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itamin comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown.
Happy birthday, Itamin. Here's a crown and responsibility. I'm out. Bye!
Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy.
I mean, we are on easy mode, Aloy.
Oh. Okay, that is funny. Their idle animations, them looking awkwardly, just...
Yeah, this is like that in the first game, too.
That's maybe even accompany you on one of your adventures. Third game.
Yeah, little do you know, the game ends here, and now we're waiting for Horizon Forbidden West 3.
I need to get going.
Forbidden West 3, huh?
Forbidden
Since you left.
Horizon 3.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you or hold you back, but I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps?
Oh, here we go.
Flashpoints.
Moments
You
of
remember
emotional
these.
choice. Oh, yeah. Confront the challenge directly. Use your insight to find a clever, less obvious approach. Passion. Voice your deepest convictions. Ooh. How did I... you have me. How did I feel about Avada in the first game? Come on, be honest now.
I don't remember. Is
Okay.
The thing.
I thought that nervous laughter was like, oh.
I think I remember. I remember you liking him fine. Like I remember you liking him fine as the new ruler, like overthrowing the other king.
Right.
I don't remember if you like really liked him that much.
We're just gonna push it off then.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology. And my wishes for your success. Goodbye, Aloy. As always, our hopes ride with you.
I don't know why you're saying goodbye. You're gonna be at the fucking...
Goodbye. Now watch as I walk through all of these flags made of death.
No death flag. Stop that. You can't torture me like that, like you do with Pooja. Stop it.
I don't think. See, the thing is, like, I don't think anything actually happens to him. But he just says this weird death flag out of nowhere.
Pupper.
Oh, there's just a dead machine there. Don't worry about it. I don't know where that fucking.
I am still trying to figure out what the why this is here.
That might be later. Did you talk to everyone?
I don't see any more exclamation marks.
Oh, it's by where the.
Yes, I saw that one. I'm saying like in the center
Also,
there.
I think the one down there is at the actual arena, because there is an arena below this.
Okay.
There.
So I remember liking these two. You know,
Oh!
for obvious reasons.
Yeah, obvious.
David, Vanessa, thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanessa, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You're right.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us.
Don't know, Huntress.
Be safe out,
Shut
guys.
up.
If you've gotta go,
No geese.
go.
Stop
With
it.
our blessing.
Always.
I think I remember liking Uthid. I know I remember liking Vanessa, and not just her design.
Yeah.
But I think I remember liking Uthid fine too.
Yeah, the year gap in between playing this game and the last game has very much caused quite a gap in my memory.
Yeah.
You both look like you're doing well.
This is a good setup. You're fine.
People actually have to listen to him talk. May the sun bless their sorry souls.
Yeah.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
No.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanessa?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Itamin. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
Good. Oh, shut up. God, I hate New Brunswick. Have I ever mentioned that?
No, never.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Itamin must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was
Nah.
the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or two.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh dear.
We were talking about Itamin?
Yeah, I admit it. Itamin's cute. He's fun, and he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium.
The kid, what do you want? Oh, I wouldn't like that either.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow, so the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uthid to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Okay, bye.
Well, I know, you're out. Go, away with you.
Get out.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Good that.
So much to discover here. I haven't
Workbench.
been here for a long time. Wouldn't have asked you to come along if you thought of I don't like to repeat myself.
Well, that's everyone.
Yes, just craft a rock in front of the workbench.
Spear upgrade. Installs the master override and a new module to enable the buildup and release of kinetic energy in combat.
Resonator blast.
This is what was preventing me from getting that one skill tree, wasn't it?
Guess it was nice to catch up.
Maybe.
Okay. Master override installed.
You needed the new spear and the new tech shit.
To store up and release energy.
Again, you can literally respec whenever you want.
Resonator.
Right.
Should help in a fight.
I'll keep it. I mean, it's a healing thing, so it's gonna come in handy anyway.
You can look at it right now. At least see what it will do in the future. Because as I said, this game shits out skill points left and right.
Right. No, I'm just getting rid of the exclamation
Yeah,
marks.
I stopped myself because I realized what you were doing.
All right. Resonator Blast. First, strike an enemy with melee attacks to build energy on your spear. Then, when fully charged, tap R2 to energize your target. Finally, switch to a bow and shoot the energy on the target to deal. Oh shit! It's just a marking mechanic.
It kind of basically, like if you hit it, then a spot on the either the person or the machine will just glow bright blue, and then if you shoot it, then it not only just does damage to it, but it also does like some knockback to everything around it.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That leads to... Come on. Oh, it's locked. Doesn't matter. Critical boost. By power mode. Okay, it's literally just critical up. Block break. Oh, fuck. Yes. I'm not having any blocking bullshit in my combat this time around.
Yeah, so remember when I said they thought of people like you when making this game? You want actual fucking combos that you can string together?
Yes, please.
And yeah, so the thing is with the skill tree, I'm sure you kind of already figured it out. A lot of the circles are just like, you know, like basic abilities that help make Aloy better. The diamonds are passive abilities that are either per weapon or per like per weapon type. And then the diamond shaped ones are they're basically skills that require a second stamina bar.
Okay.
That you can use instead of its main function to do another function that could do like more depending on what it is. And then there's stuff around it that will unlock like a valor skill, which is, I think I mentioned it before.
Yeah, we looked at the valor skills last time.
Yeah. So there's Snack.
There's that fucking pain in the ass snake from last time.
Yeah.
Slitherfang, an enormous fast combat machine that can lash out from long range. Once it assumes a coiled stance, it has access to its full arsenal of rotating body parts. It has access to its full arsenal as its rotating body parts snap into place. Okay. Fun times.
And there's one variant of the Slitherfang.
Oh yeah. It's when Travis just fucked us over with that.
Did you read the dialogue that came from that actually? Unless it's the same.
It's the... No, it's the same thing.
Okay. Because I know sometimes they have like the audio and then supplementary text that's not what they said sometimes.
Right. I didn't read this. Delver's Journal, Day 1. We descended into the valley and breached the ruins. Boss always said I had a good sense for delve sites, and by the forge, he was right. By the forge. Oh, it must be awesome.
I'm sorry? Awesome.
Hi, Dragon Age. What the fuck? What the fuck you do? What are you doing in my vocabulary there?
Awesome.
Just combine the two. It's because I was thinking of dwarves.
Awesome.
I was thinking of dwarves. Unfortunately, right, this place is untouched. Had to knock down a few machines while we were moving our gear. Pesky thing kept popping out of the ground. But otherwise, we got the whole place to ourselves. Set up camp near the main entrance. Falroff nearly jumped out of his skin when he dropped his hammer and it went a-clanging down the stairs. Kid's first delve, I reckon, even if he swears otherwise. He's lucky this one's above ground, at least. Day 2. Pushed further into the ruins, Boss tested out his latest prototype, what he's calling a hook and pull. Name needs work if you ask me. I showed Farouf a simple trick to evaluate salvage. The less it's rusted, the higher a price it'll fetch in Meridian. All in a good day, until he insisted he saw the trees shaking across the river. Kid's jumpier than a frog on hot coals. Day 4. felt a deep rumble in the dead of night. Landshake maybe, but it's got the whole crew on edge. Boss ordered half of us to set up a second camp further in. Figure we'll pick this place clean faster if we split up. No arguments there. Think I'll set up a training dummy for Favre. Kid can barely hold his own against a burrower. Day 6. Only a few of us left. Kid didn't make it. Machine blasted him with acid at the river crossing. Can hear it slithering outside. A few more minutes rest, and we're going to make a run for... No, the fuck you're not. Okay. More character bios.
Yes.
Blameless Maraud. As Spy Master of the Carja Sundom, Maraud trades in secrets and information. During the tyrannical reign of the Mad Sun King, he fed information to the exiled Prince Avad in an effort to depose the hated regime. After Avad joined with Osirim freebooters to accomplish this goal and become the 14th Sun King, Maraud stayed on to advise him. A loyal subject, he strives to ensure peace and safety for the Sundom, often crossing paths with Aloy to do so. That checks out. Sun King of Odd.
Oh man, Avad, that's a big bio you got there.
Sun King of Odd is the 14th monarch of the Carja tribe, and paradoxically, for such a gentle soul, the only one to ascend the throne through regicide. His father, Jiran, the so-called Mad Sun King, came to the throne shortly before the derangement, a sudden change in which the machines of the world went from docile to hostile, often attacking humans instead of fleeing from them. The shift was caused when Gaia destroyed herself to prevent Hades from extinguishing life on Earth, but the tribes of the world had no way of knowing that. Instead, they saw the change as mystical or supernatural. Based on the advice of treacherous and opportunistic priests, Jiran became convinced that the only way to end the derangement was by appeasing the sun god through human sacrifice. Accordingly, he launched a war against neighboring tribes, the goal of which was to take captives to be hauled back to Meridian as slaves and offerings. This conflict became known as the Red Raids. Avad could not watch these atrocities and stand idle. At first, he tried to work from within the palace, pressuring his father to relent. When that failed, he banded together with Osirim freebooters and Carja dissidents to end Jiran's evil reign through force of arms. Unfortunately, Jiran's demise did not end the crisis for the tribe. Remnants of his regime fled to the western citadel of Sunfall, forming an insurgency called the Shadow Carja. Even worse, dedicated fanatics from this group joined a splinter cell known as the Eclipse, followers of Hades bent on taking back Meridian with an army of ancient war machines. It was only with Aloy's help that Avad and his allies finally defeated these threats at the Battle of the Elite. Despite taking over a kingdom that was ravaged by tyranny, threatened by rebellion, and despised by other tribes, with the help of heroes like Aloy, Erend, Vanessa, and Blameless Maraud, Avad has been able to protect and empower his people. Since the Battle of the Elite, he's been working hard to heal the schisms within the tribe and restore positive relations with other lands. Yeah, he's done a lot. Vanessa. A Carja spy, Vanessa met Aloy while she was working undercover behind enemy lines in Sunfall, the Shadow Carja capital. Thanks to Aloy's assistance, Vanessa was able to return the hostage dowager Queen Nasadi and her son Prince Itamin to the safety of Meridian. Since then, she has been in charge of protecting them both, sometimes as a personal bodyguard and occasionally as Itamin's nanny. Nothing new from what we already heard.
A nanny named Van.
What?
I was just saying, a nanny named Van. You ever watch that show?
Nope.
The Nanny?
Oh. I watched the Nanny.
Yeah, I was referencing the intro. Instead of saying Fran, I said Van.
Okay. Got it. Once the loyal captain of the dissident Shadow Carja, Uthid soon discovered and exposed the corruption of its ruling priests and generals. In return, they put a price on his head. With help from Aloy, he was able to defeat his would-be assassins and escape to Meridian, which he later defended during the Battle of the Elite. He now serves Sun King Avad as senior military advisor.
Meridian owes you a debt it can never repay, sir.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah. Remember, Aloy doesn't care about that. Which I do find it very amusing. That,
Hey, my friend just came online.
That your friend just came online. I find it very amusing that there aren't many characters that, you know, take the whole chosen one thing and not want to be associated with it.
Mm.
Aloy's really pissed at the chat right now. She's looking down at the chat and she's like, "What are you doing? I'm gonna fucking stab you."
You can just hold that forever.
Oh, you can. You probably shouldn't, but you can.
Aloy, are you
Aloy.
finished with your friends?
Aloy. That was weird. That was a weird delivery. Aloy, have you come to help us now in our time of need?
Aloy.
Aloy.
And this is why Murad was never seen again in the rest of the game. Pegasus Knight.
Blameless Murad.
Time to go.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west,
Headed
it seems
west.
like I need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Dawns, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sun. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course.
Yes. Yes, makes total sense. Yes. And Clank. Oh no, no Clank.
Aloy doing what she does best. Ditch her friends to go alone.
That's about right. Who needs camaraderie?
Yeah, who needs friends?
Get out. I
Yo,
don't know.
Pooja was so pissed when she first saw that scene.
Of course she was. Oh. Oh, we finally get the opening title sequence.
You have finally left the tutorial. You were so close.
Yeah, well, it would have been a bad idea to push when we did last week.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the circumstances surrounding the last stream.
Mm.
Like, if I didn't know any better, I would think this was an actual movie.
It looks so good. To be fair, a lot of modern AAA Sony titles really want to make it feel cinematic,
and they're succeeding. Fuck you. Fuck you, birds.
I find it amusing that she brings the charger throughout all this.
Yeah.
When the first horse you get makes no appearance in this game. Like I forget what they were called, like Striders or whatever. Yeah, the original horses, they make no appearance.
Well done.
The ram is your base.
I'm listening, but I just had to step out.
Okay. Welcome to Horizon Forbidden West.
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
Yeah, that's a little bit of an understatement.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
And she will.
Then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be wrong. Oh, hey, level up.
I see smoke, but
And
not a
fast
lot of
travel packs.
activity.
And you've
Probably
reached the
coming
Daunt.
from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called.
Yeah, that's fascinating. Hold on a minute.
So, while we're paused, I'd like to introduce you to a fun fact about that achievement. Yes, that achievement that you got.
That one that I didn't see because I was distracted.
And it was called Into the Daunt.
Okay.
It was when you leveled up, you got that trophy.
Gotcha.
So neat thing about that trophy is that for players who have played this game and have gotten the achievement, which by extension beating the tutorial before March 28th, then the actual developers were going to use the money that they have to help plant trees around for a charity.
Really?
And it was up to like 288,000 trees that they were going to plant. Fun fact, I got there in my stream, so I contributed.
Awesome. Obviously, I'm a little late on it, but
it's fine.
I just wanted to get some pictures from up here while I had the chance, because it's fucking beautiful, mate.
Yeah, they would plant a tree for everyone who got the achievement, and it was up to like almost 300,000 trees. So I think they like way exceeded that.
Hello, John. Hey,
also, hey, Pooja. I saw you in there too.
You can see where my eyes were drawn to.
I also see. I also see now. That's some good taste you have.
Yes, hello, Pooja. It's fine.
And you too, Pooja. Just some good taste.
No, it's fun, John. Like, I just recently got this game myself, and that's just because it was paired with the PS5. Otherwise, like, realistically, we were going to wait until potential DLC came out, but circumstances kind of changed.
Yeah, my intention wasn't to make you feel bad. I just thought it was a neat fact. That being said, yeah, I don't know if there will be DLC. There might be. I'm not exactly certain of that, though.
Alright. Yeah, none of these are used for the cover. I just wanted to get some good pictures.
Oh yeah, this is a good place to get photos because
they're not native to the Dodge. Just
I'm not
showed
even
up.
sure you can
All
even
of a
go
sudden,
back to the east once you've headed out west.
We've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
I wasn't supposed to get a PS5 either. It really just luck.
Got an embassy to attend.
Originally, we were going to play this on the PS4.
That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
That being said, we're gonna meet my my least favorite character in the entire game soon.
Who is that?
Karja's son, Prince.
He
tracked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
Streamer privilege. No. nothing was hooked up for me.
Oh, that's funny. Streamer privilege 2 years after the system launched, or 1.5 years after.
Immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died.
That could still be arranged.
You refused to transport, but not this.
I want to strangle this bitch.
Girl,
Yeah.
this savage. Besides, scallywag.
Oh, really?
That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really?
Did you really?
Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
No.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did our mom proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See?
Yeah, he's so immediately hateable, right?
Yes.
I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear.
Okay. Anybody that pulls that religious crap, carrying a scroll, even, I can't think of anybody that would fit that description. Immediately out of meeting is immediately on my shit list. I hate stuff like that.
Yeah, I had a very similar, the same reaction the moment I saw him. It's like, you know, I want to punch you right now. Get that scroll out of my face and leave.
Like, I don't deal with the high and mighty. I deal with that enough at work. I don't need it in my video games.
It's like there's a point where you're taking your religion seriously, but then there's a point where you're thinking that you're so elitist over everyone else, where you're just a little shit, and it's ugh.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to continue to ignore him and go through this Tempest trial beginning.
Captain's a friend of mine.
For forging bonds.
Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Shut up.
Studious Wadis sent Erend and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak.
Hey. Shh. Down the valley then?
It's like, what? Someone told me to be quiet?
But
my scroll.
Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows.
Yes, please.
Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
No.
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will
No,
be.
it's just the will of Aloy.
No, it will be the will of the sun because I decree it so.
Okay.
I gotta find Erend. But it might be
Yay,
good to
Erend.
Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
It might be good to loot everything.
Be sure you pulse, because then you'll miss shit like that. You, focus.
Right. It's not the scroll thing, Pooja.
It's not specifically the scrolls that he's talking about.
It is the high and mighty attitude of somebody thinking that they know better than you.
It's the holier than thou mentality,
Yeah.
which I also despise.
Goodness, I actually had okay, too many things going on at once. I was trying to do stuff in the background, but there's actual story going on. All right.
Yeah.
By mandate of God damn it, no.
Come on, speak.
By
Do it.
mandate of Commander Nozar, all residents of the Daunt are hereby informed of the following. The gates between Barren Light and No Man's... I was about to say Sky. No Man's Land.
I also thought you were going to say No Man's Sky.
No Man's Land are hereby ordered shut and sealed in expectation of the immediate embassy. None are allowed passage either way until further notice. No exceptions will be made regarding the clan, regardless of clan, house, or tribe. Based on previous grievances and misunderstandings, let it be clear that no exceptions will be made for the Ossurum either. Any outstanding arrangements made pertaining to passage are hereby declared postponed or void, depending on the nature and timing of the arrangement. No exceptions will be made. Again, to eliminate any doubts should they remain. All of the above pertains to the Ossurum regardless of circumstances, excuses, or so-called binding contracts. Any complaints and or restitutions, if applicable at all, can be addressed to Captain Lawan, my second in command. Signed in the light of the sun. Nozar Arin what the fuck? Kuvaman. Nozar Arin Kuvaman, commander of Barren Light.
Yes, those were words. Those were yelled out words.
I tried.
I know. I believe you did.
I say he was using allowed to tell the manager. Ah! Oh man, your brother actually has that privilege of being the manager. That's wonderful. Well, excuse me as I vault over your table.
I need to contemplate.
Update.
Also, yeah, Rainer, you're right. Haughty people are insufferable.
Oh yeah.
Up and move us along.
Okay. Just tell off parents all the time. Oh man. Oh, I see a campfire. I see an actual physical save point.
Hooray, you got just as far as I did in my stream in 2 streams. Oh god. Wow, it's that easy, huh?
Apparently.
Man, Sony.
So
You just click it and it goes instead of having to wait for it to load in and then going through 3 different
hours into the game is when we
Oh,
get
yeah.
our first physical save point.
Oh yeah. A lot of people fell off from the intro because they thought it was too boring. Because like in the original it kind of gets you right into the point. Also you get to see Aloy's childhood, so it kind of like gives you a little bit of intrigue. A lot of people when playing this for the first time, not everybody because there were still a lot of people that liked it, but a lot of people who played it didn't really last until like for like the first 2 or so hours and they got bored.
That's fair. I can see why.
It's a very slow starting game. Which, I mean, I understand it, but man, oh man, it's like it takes you almost the amount of time that Persona 4 takes you to get into one battle to get to the namesake of the game. Which if you don't mind looking at the map real quick.
There's
your
more like
map.
it. That's more like it.
Yep, and then look north because there was still more north you didn't see. All that.
What's? Oh,
you're on the east and you go west.
Go east. You all right there?
Yep, just one of those chills.
Gimme. I like my melee. There was a boar here. Where'd that boar go?
Pulse or user focus. There's also apparently a machine that was on you.
Yeah, I'm being a little loud and obnoxious. Shut up.
Well, remember, you can also, if you see a creature, you can tag it with your focus, so that way you will always know where it goes before it disappears.
Disappear.
Finish. Oh wait, can you interact with that?
It said with prying force. Oh hey. Hello.
Is it from the other way?
Oh, let's just get back up here.
Now, I know I'm not going to stop you from exploring, so you keep exploring, but do know that there will be some place. Oh, you could just pry it from there.
Oh, okay.
There will be some parts where you'll see, oh, I can do a thing, and then the game's like, no, you can't.
Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny.
Smooth and hard.
So like 8 times out of 10, if you can't access somewhere, it probably means you don't have the right thing to access it yet.
Rare materials.
Also,
that's not gonna be good.
Yeah, so there's no blue gleam or there's no blue gleam. It's green. It's a blue gleam. It's a green shine in this game, and there's 3 different rarities of green shine.
How to crouch?
Circle.
Square.
Circle was dodge. I know my buttons. Now with the hunting bows, you don't necessarily have to lead your fire at close range that much because it fires so quickly.
Right. I'm just getting practicing.
That's fine. That's fair. Like I know the if you remember in the last game, like the sniper bows, you very much need to lead your fire from very far away.
That's probably why I subconsciously was still doing it. Oh dear.
Oh no, run away from the deer.
Oh,
they're coming for you.
The deer's not letting me get away that easy.
They're coming for you. I want to know what was there. You should probably scan it though.
Yeah. I would love to without it. Like,
Frost will make it brittle.
there we go. Okay, good.
Oh, it's a fire fang horn.
Hateable, okay. Oh! Chain reaction. You can't get me up here. You can't get me up here.
He's about to see you, though. Regardless if he can't get you, he's about to see you. It's so close. He could so almost see you.
But he can't.
He can't. It's like, I know something's there. Well, now he knows you're there.
Ah, yes, and this is where the battle music just goes nuts.
Yep. You should try shooting his horns off. Or sniping one of the containers. That works.
Come here, buddy. Oh, it's coming. Hey, buddy. No, I don't want to deal with that.
Where did the others go?
I don't know. Maybe much like other deer, they just fucked off.
Oh, nice. You got rid of it. Oh, you knocked him down. You can stab him. Oh, wait, never mind. He got back up.
He gets knocked down, and he gets up again.
And now he's dead, so you don't have to worry about him anymore. That's how the song goes. Right?
Totally. Give me that purge water. Yep, oh dear, fuck this shit, I'm out. Gotta learn how to play the game again. Oh god. Hi, buddy. Hi.
Oh, there they were.
Fuck that, I'm not dealing with the... Oh no.
So, with the, I don't know if you've noticed, but with the, with the blast slings, it lays down basically a constant freeze area.
Yeah.
Which is why after the initial hit, it keeps building up because it keeps hitting him with frost while he's standing there.
Wow, that deer just fucked off fast.
Oh, he did, but he's probably gonna fuck back.
He's gonna counter fuck.
Yes, the counter fuck.
Oh hey, I got Blaze. Dash. I see you. I see you. You don't see me. I'm gonna snipe you. Fuck yourself. That's how it went, right?
Yes. Ooh, right in the eye.
Yeah, it seems like I can't innately knock it down.
Not yet. Oh, never mind, you did.
Got it.
Well, and the horns broke.
That's alright. A coil is now available in my inventory. Lock coil slots on weapons by upgrading them each. Ah, yes.
Yes.
It's just like the extra aspects from the last game, right?
Yep, and you don't have to feel bad about losing a coil when you put it on automatically and having to unlock a skill for it, because you can always interchange any skill you want out the gate.
That is awesome.
That fucking sucked in the last game.
Yeah. They did make a bunch of quality of life changes.
Oh yeah. Like, again, a fucking inventory.
You mean a stash?
Yes, that's what I meant. Like a overfill inventory.
Hello?
Pulse. Okay, yeah, there's nothing climbable on that.
Something up there though.
There is. I guess you'll
It's
just
like
have to
right
get
there.
it's not just right in front of you. It's high up.
Ah. I would have to get up to. Hold on. Is there a path up?
From this way, who knows? Yeah, the answer is yes. Yeah, there was.
Well, kind of.
Oh, not from here. No, it gives you a little bit of a raised area so you can go across, but.
Right.
Be careful not to let this stain my hands.
Sploosh.
Sploosh. Kaboom!
Welcome to the beginning of me just wandering around the map.
I feel like that's gonna happen a lot.
You're right.
But I do really want to get in your head is that you're not gonna be able to just comb through everything and clear everything out before going to the next, because there's gonna be a bunch of things that you won't be able to clear out.
Right.
So, I mean, again, explore to your heart's content. Just don't get too hyper fixated on getting to do one thing when you won't be able to.
Gotcha.
No point using fire against that.
Another
That's too
thing,
far away.
did I talk? Did I mention at all about the crafting, like the amount that you craft?
That it's set in stone, so you would still be using the amount of resources to make 10, for instance, for an arrow, even if you don't have 10 arrows missing.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. He's just suffering. Two.
Help! What the fuck was that?
Gotta find a cauldron to learn how to override machines.
Okay, that's not what I was trying to do, Aloy, but thank you. Also, good to know the cauldrons are back.
Yeah, another thing about this game is Aloy doesn't shut up sometimes.
Hi!
Especially when you're, like, just trying to explore. She'll just keep saying, oh man, you should be doing this thing. And she just keeps talking.
Yeah, is there a lock on this
No.
or just... Okay. Oh my god, it burrows.
No, Aloy will automatically aim for the nearest enemy that she sees when it comes to melee.
Gotcha. Ow! Who the fuck threw a rock at me?
The burrower.
Okay. Alright, it's not.
Yeah, you just tap.
Ah, I got it. Fuck you.
Oh, I think that was one of my favorite crit animations where she just throws the spear in front of them.
Whoa! Hey! Hey, buddy. Did you lose interest?
Yeah, they did.
I am now on fire. I am now dying.
And they have range. Oh, it's charged.
I'm dying.
Much better.
Squirtle. Get back here. Oh, it's got a friend.
It does.
Wow, that charge goes on forever. And I think I missed. Got it.
Yeah, you're on your bow.
Nice.
And one more for good measure.
as I said, trying to shake the dust off.
When you actually unlock the combos, it'll become easier.
Yeah.
Marginally, anyway. You still got to get good at executing them properly, because some of them, aren't as simple as press the buttons. Some of them are as you like pressing the buttons and then pausing and then pressing it. Similar to a fighting game combo,
which I've never been good at.
They don't. Again, there's not a whole lot of them, but there are some.
Well. Oh, thank God. She can just switch between. Thought I was just stuck.
I actually also thought you were just stuck.
No, what? No!
Well,
I also take damage
from
it.
I was gonna say, guess what? It also affects you if you walk right through it.
Nice. Alright. That's cool. Got some vantage points.
Yep.
Everything's fine.
Oh.
Where did she go, George? Where did she go?
Where did she go, George?
The damage output is terrible right now.
Yeah, you're kind of tanking on armor right now.
Nope. Go, Aloy, go! Go, go!
Oh, you're just.
Oh! Oh, God.
Wow! Right at the last minute. And you leveled up.
Nice. Max health, yes, please. What do I got in a hunter? Concentration plus. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna grab that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab that.
Yeah, so. Yeah. A lot of the skill trees, they're very self-explanatory for what they're focusing on. You know, the warrior skill tree obviously is more melee damage and durability. Trapper is more just like the handsy crafty stuff and also traps. Hunter is more your range stuff and it's also like the biggest tree. Survivor is your health and your endurance. Infiltrator is your stealth shit, and Machine Master is your overrides as well as mounts and quick heals and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
I'll fill up while I can.
Yeah, especially after that last fight. Excuse me. No, you don't.
And there's a boar.
Use that. Aloy?
She hit her head. Good view.
Yeah, totally.
I'll give up the hunt soon enough.
Oh, that was over. Oh.
Ah!
Golden Bloom.
That is used for dyeing. What, like clothing dyes?
Okay. Everything's fine.
Usually you'll find those plants alongside cliff sides when you're climbing up them. Or some of them you might find underwater too.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you gotta collect dye plants, and then you go to a place that gives you that can put them on an armor. And the dyeing mechanic is really weird in this game.
If there's anything interesting at the top.
Is it now?
Yeah, because you need to have enough of you have to have enough specific plants to make the dye, but it's not like you unlock it and it's a permanent dye you can switch whenever you want. You have to have that amount all the time whenever you want to change it at all.
That's a little gross.
Of course, I haven't found any other way to make it so that you just have it at all times. So I just find the one I like and I just keep it.
Fair enough.
A dyer can make use of this.
Oh, what do you mean I can't? Do I need to jump up there?
Yeah. Or yeah. It's a little weird sometimes.
I noticed.
You just keep going left and then up and around.
There's no more up and around.
Like to the left. You see that L-shaped one? And then pulse again. Is there anything up from there? No. Press circle where you're at. Oh, like up further. Oh wait, never mind.
You know what? We're just gonna.
Yeah.
Forgot about that mechanic.
Yeah. I think you also forgot that you can also like super jump off of the grappling things.
All right. Get some more shit. Oh wow, and we keep climbing up.
Moving on up. Watch just be something you can't do yet.
And guess that makes some sort of sense. Oh, this is how I get to that question mark. Okay.
Yep.
Wait, what was that? Was that tutorial?
Hard your watchtower.
I guess that tutorial is just gone forever now. Okay, game. Embassy with an E. But no, you're right. Welcome to how I play games. I need to get to the embassy. Meanwhile, I'm going to spend 5 hours just wandering around the wilderness.
Yeah, and again, this game has pretty much twice as much shit than the last game did, so it's gonna be a long series.
But it's gonna be a hell of a lot more satisfying than the last series we did.
Oh. The game was just saying you were leaving the area.
Wait, what?
That's what came up. It's like, oh, you're leaving the play area. Turn back.
Yeah.
So you probably were like right up against the out of bounds.
Well then. It is not. The multiple timelines was not the problem. The problem is that they gave up at the end of Zero Time Dilemma. I'd rather not get myself worked up about it again, but Chris and I went into into a great depth dismantling it, and it wasn't great.
Aloy, why did you jump down there?
That's a good question. Aloy, what the fuck is wrong with you?
There was a perfectly good ledge there, but you locked onto the one below you.
What?
Oh, she's on a thing right now.
Okay.
Oh, she was grabbing onto it through the wall. It's fine.
Some kind of device. The metal reflects the sun. To send a signal?
Lens of midday.
Looks like
Listen, the second game was fine. The second game I felt was a better complete story than the first game, but just had a fuck you cliffhanger ending.
Aloy.
She's got the happy feet. It's fine.
I can almost see the entire valley up here. No wonder the Carja built this watchtower.
You can actually.
Can what?
You can see almost the entire valley from here.
Yes. I was just more saying, like, up where you currently were. Like,
No,
once you're
I
in
was
the dawn,
commenting
you're
on
not...
what Aloy said.
Oh.
Echo, echo, echo. What?
I mean, if it were Aloy, I think it would it'd be a lot more bland sounding. It would just be more like echo.
You're right.
Or more like echo. More like echo. More like echo. More like echo. That's what I was trying to hear. I hit the wrong one. I went into a cave thinking that was going to be as much as a valley. It's fine. I did not initially see photography when you said that, Pooja.
Hey, don't worry about it.
It's fine. Listen, she takes really good photos, okay? Really good photos.
Don't mind me, I'm just making a collection at this point.
I mean, why not?
I completely ignored chat for a little bit. What the fuck is happening? What the hell was this tangent? Alright.
Because that's what I thought it said. She just wrote it out.
Alright. Oh,
I don't think Aloy would feel anything from that, considering that she was, you know, a clone.
Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there.
Ooh, upgrade bow.
I'll be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Confirmed. Aloy's arrow ace.
Considering how she's treating Avad right now. I know the real reason is that like, she has her priorities straight and whatever else, but still.
I wonder if it's got
Her priority is on saving the world and nothing else.
There's another watchtower? Oh, so there is. Look at that. I have to like start getting back into the mindset of like this open world game.
Must have got these Oseram.
It's been a bit. I feel very much out of practice.
Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this?
Okay. Once again, pardon me as I forget how to navigate. Aloy. Aloy. Okay. Aloy was stuck. Oh god, I see Captain Dreamboat being mentioned. No!
Shake off this wet.
Outlander approaching. Is that the savior?
Is that the savior? Get some more dye material. I hate feeling tired.
I thought you said you weren't gonna have a lot, though. Oh, noises. Oh, you're right by the place.
I should look for another entrance.
Yeah, that's your first town, and it's blocked off.
Wanna come in, savior?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, if you don't get stuck on floors.
Hey yo.
Welcome to Chainscrape, savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
Yeah. I'm not arguing with that.
By the forge.
Petra?
Aloy.
Oh wow.
What are you doing here?
A face I actually recognize.
About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
See, now I know I said that Aloy totally erased, but you know,
Stop it.
Too soon. Come on.
No, like, I like seriously though.
Damn brewery's the only thing
I swear to God, she is the perfect lesbian for Aloy. I'm not even joking.
No, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah. Of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
I'll take that. I'll take the offer.
Well,
You
this
can't.
all sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Having priorities is great, Aloy, but you gotta stop pushing people away. Also, you're absolutely right, John. It's exactly the same thing. Just it's inaccessible because I didn't do a story bit. Fucking stupid. Okay.
So welcome to Chainscrape.
Thank you. I don't.
Basically,
it seems like the first hub.
It's basically a bit of an awesome hub right now. It's got its own little things going on. There's a tavern you can go into and drink, and talk to Petra more.
You're not being subtle.
Listen, I'm not saying it because of my own biases, mostly.
Uh-huh.
That being said, welcome to green exclamation points again. Your favorite friend.
I'm just looking to where I can loot the town. That's by the workbench. I'm not taking the workbench yet.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly the reason why, Pooja. Like she's just been raised up on doing things herself since Ross well, even when Ross was still alive, but even like when he died, she's just been doing most of her life. It's just been raising figuring shit out on her own.
I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold. Enjoy it while
You got it. Awesome like to drink.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Nope.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill.
Aw.
Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
I feel so bad for him. He's so stressed out. I feel that.
Yeah.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before.
Oh, Pooja, thanks for popping
Next
in.
thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they like my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly.
Woo! Politeness.
But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems.
I think I have that.
As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice.
I'm not sure if I
Until
have that.
have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile. If you follow the river to the northeast.
Oh, maybe I do.
Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around.
Oh no!
Hashtag
Mildef.
love for Mildef.
Hashtag love for Mildef indeed. I just need to gather some more meat. John, you were a special guest, but even that does not give you the right to go overboard.
I am also a moderator.
There's at least one moderator on hand at all times. Oh, looks like I'm missing one. Petra, Osram Tinker. Aloy first encountered Petra at the settlement of Free Heap, where the Tinker sought to build a life for herself outside of the hard-headed rules and misogynistic customs of the awesome homeland. It was thanks to cannons of Petra's that made that Petra's making that Aloy and her allies were able to defend the Carja capital at the Battle of the Light. Always one to seek out new challenges, Petra later moved to Chainscrape, a frontier settlement in the Daunts near the infamous Forbidden West.
So infamous.
Yeah, also you like your profile picture is Terezi. I don't believe anything you say about being innocent. Potions.
Potion seller.
Potion seller. Potion seller doesn't want to talk to me.
Potion seller wasn't even looking at you.
Potion seller's a dick.
That's weird.
Potion seller's a dick.
Oh, hey, there's some blue over there, but you can't access it from here. Yes, random woman in the background.
That's not what I was laughing at.
Oh, good. I see.
Okay, where the fuck's the tavern? Petra!
I mean, you were in it.
Oh no, I don't want to talk to Elvin.
You were in the tavern. You just walked out of it. It's pretty big.
What I get for just blindly running around. Anyway. Excuse me.
just walk all over all their food.
It's fine.
Excuse me, pardon me. Up, wait.
Hero Meridian coming through. Hero Meridian. Where?
Oh my god. But behind you. And then, okay, now to your right. Forward to your right. And then right again. Oh wait, this is the way out. What? I thought it was over here.
Chris.
Just follow the blue marker. She's near there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not out here though. Like I made that joke earlier because it's not from out here. You have to go inside. There you go.
Fuck. Oh no.
She's to your left.
No, I know. I'm saying oh no to the mini games.
Yeah, so this is definitely a thing.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing.
I like this design.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Oh boy. Sounds like your completionist nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, welcome to Strike. It's basically chess, but different.
It's basically chess, but not at all like chess.
It's a little like chess. There's a little bit more to it, but
All right,
it's
let's
basically
start off
chess.
simple. The Tanakhs like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines.
Okay.
It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health.
Right.
Yeah, it's basically chess meets
Okay, that's
Magic
enough
the
of that. Let's
Gathering.
just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so
There's a Fire
I get to
Emblem
choose
board.
who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
Aloy's just plopping it down everywhere on the board.
Gotta move that machine forward.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, it wants you to move up 2 spaces. It's railroading
Fucking
you.
tutorial bullshit.
Now, you get to move 2 machines each round. So go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn.
I put my machine in defense. I put my machine in defense mode and then my turn.
We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces?
Okay.
Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack.
Oh my god. Terrain is involved in this.
Has grassland terrain.
Yep, there are 4 different types of terrain.
And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
Your 2 points means you can do 2 damage.
Knew you were a smart.
You can repeat that.
Finish up by attacking my machine.
What?
Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab
You
that
told me
second
to
machine.
attack.
You told me to.
You told me to shoot you.
How your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out.
Okay. Sprint at what cost, though?
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack.
Okay.
Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn, then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it.
Okay.
Pick up the machine closest to me.
I did.
same as in the wilds. Machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved.
Maybe we'll finish this tutorial by the time the stream is at an end.
Yeah, the tutorial's a little slow.
You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece.
It's better, honestly, the game is better teaching you when you actually play, but the fact that they force you through this is a little very slow.
You'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat.
And it doesn't make the game seem as appealing. I liked it fine. I did go out of my way to play some strike games on my own. But once I got to like halfway through the game and there's already so much to do, I just didn't care about the strike games nearly as much. I still think it's a fairly well-crafted game, and they're clearly trying to like do the AAA thing where they have a game within a game that they could also probably monetize later down the line and make its own thing, like Witcher did.
If your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner. That wasn't so hard, was it?
It was tedious and slow.
It was very slow.
You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor. Though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players.
Forcibly.
If you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
I'm one step closer to mastering the game of Machine Strike.
Yeah, you don't have to do really any tutorials. You could just like play a real game if you wanted to. There's a whole bunch of different boards across the world from different players. I played on a few. Then they do vary in difficulty too.
Right.
So the four terrains. There's one that's a cave, which is like below the surface. All of them will actually show how high they raise, like how high they're raised is usually like a good indicator of the effect they'll give you. So there's cave, there's grass, there's hill, there's cliff, and then there's like mountains, and then there's sky.
Okay.
And basically, caves are -1, grass is 0, and everything else is +1. So like, you know, the hills, which is the 1 star or the 1 diamond, that's you get a +1 to attack. And then, you know, the mountains are +2, and it's all based on where the opponent is on the terrain as well. So if they're on the equal terrain, then they get equal attack power.
Okay, let's see. Board's all yours.
Oh, is it now?
She takes the board and leaves.
Just one piece left. That sure dampens the forge.
Go on, hit me. Ow. Oh, you fucking overcharged it.
Mm-hmm. Though you...
Yeah, I win because I can overcharge and just win.
I mean, I honestly suggest you stay on the terrain where you're on and have them come to you.
I don't want her overcharging. Oh wait.
She only... you have 3 attack compared to their... Well, actually, wait. Don't they have only, like, 2?
Yeah, and if she overcharges, she can knock me out in 1 turn.
Alright, then go for what you're doing, then. And probably not from the front, because it's 1 armor.
Oh, I thought I had that one.
Oh, ugh.
Oh, shock so darn.
Let's do this.
Yeah, you get if you attack any of the blue, that's basically like armor or a shield, and you do less damage. And then the red obviously is the weak point. And sometimes machines can have more than 1 weak point or more than 1 armor point.
Interesting. It's also interesting that placing the pieces on the board also counts as a move.
Yep. Everyone places all their pieces down and then they start. And yeah, some machines, depending on the terrain that they're on, they can get special abilities. Like I think the ram, yeah, if you're on a hill, which is the 1 diamond, then you get an extra +1 attack.
Right.
There's also like, you know, multiple different types of pieces. Like, you know, the lance horn's a ram type. I think the burrower is like a melee type. I think there's like 4 or 5 different types of those as well.
Right.
Like they actually go into it is kind of like a deep system if you're willing to learn it. I think it's fine to play like every so often.
Knocked right
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what a ram type does. It'll just run into the enemy and overtake its space.
Your turn.
Oh, really? Is it? Oh, you get both.
Yep, because it knocks into the machine behind it.
Dang.
Yikes! I better step up my game.
This isn't gonna matter.
One less piece on the board. My turn.
Ah.
Off the board it goes.
Well, it overcharged, but it also lost its own health for it too, so...
Yep.
Easy pickings from this.
I got a tough fight ahead of me. My turn. Well, that's done now.
Oh, I lost. Oh, wait, hold on.
Your move,
Oh, you fucked up with the overcharge.
Yep. There you go. Victory.
Looks like I lost.
She begins to get more and more frustrated. Orange Scrounger. She does not have a skill. Okay.
Scrounger's got 5 health though.
That's tanky.
Yes. Again, yeah, it plays a lot like a card game, but also with like chess or even just basic like tactical overhead strategy games.
Right.
Which again, I think this game is neat. I think it's neat. I don't think it's groundbreaking or anything, but I think it's a neat game.
No, not by any means.
If they were to ever make something similar to this in real life, like I'd play it.
Move 2, move 1, move 2, move 3. Scroungers can move 3. Noted.
I'm up.
Hey, whoa.
You're up, Red.
Yeah, he went.
Yeah.
I think the Scrounger sprinted.
Bread.
From where it was. Bread? Bread!
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Ah, off the board it goes. Time to get serious.
Yep, you're gonna overcharge, which is fine. Now I could just no.
Well, that's done now.
Was that a counter?
Yeah, because if you two were facing each other, so you two were attacking each other simultaneously.
Ah. Wow, that worked out perfectly then.
Board's all yours.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Bread. Been quite a bit.
Oh. Yeah, nice. And maybe you'll be able to see Suzie and PJ tomorrow if you ever pop in the chat, because you guys might be playing Pillars.
Might be in the keyword, yeah.
Might be.
10 out of 10 would watch again. Well, thank you, John.
Okay, let's see.
It's honestly nice to have people in the chat again.
Yes.
To be frank.
Also nice to have some loyal returnees.
Yeah.
We love you guys. You know, as a chat do.
Yeah. I'll actually overcharge that. Get rid of you.
Knocked right off the board.
Well, it seems like you're picking up pretty well to this.
Again, once I accustomed it to Fire Emblem, I can fit it right in.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I got a new job.
Hey!
Finally.
Put that piece where it was.
Do this, and yeah, I can. Excuse me for a minute.
Yep.
You got me. Fair and square.
Oh, I reached 7 points. I forgot, It's not about just wiping the piece off the board.
No, that's just one of the objectives. And I think the Scrounger's worth 2 VP, so...
Been doing alright. Been suffering with customer service, but... I've been doing that for 3 years at this point, so... And the heat. The heat's not been fun.
Yeah, heat's not been great. So you can get 2 skill points if you defeat
all 3 beginner strike players.
Huh? Oh, okay. I think it's Because there's other strike players around in the world that have different difficulties assigned to them. So I guess if you defeat, you didn't set up your thing yet. If you defeat all 3 of them, you get 2 skill points. Though if you defeat this challenge, you can get a new piece to put down.
Mountain terrain.
Gunner type. Gunner type's really good. It's good at range. Oh, there were 6. There's 6 types of terrain.
Suzie kicks down the door to the chat.
Yeah, I may or may not have.
I saw that.
I may or may not have told the Skype chat that Brett showed up.
I'm gonna put in some. I'm actually going to try and put in some low tier pieces. That way, if that's fine.
Let's play.
That way, if I do get screwed over, the points will decide and not the amount of pieces on the board. So yeah, to fill you in, John, Brett is a long-standing viewer that we never get to see because the schedules never match up.
What do I do? I mean, not to get into specifics, but I do computer shit now.
Which is closer to what you what you're going to school for.
It's the closest I've ever been to a career where I actually went to school for properly. I mean, it's a little boring right now because I only just started and I'm basically going through the formalities. But once I actually get put on with someone else, I'll be able to actually do stuff and make a decent amount of bank, more than I did before.
That's good.
With a lot less of the heartache of working 42 to 48 hour weeks. Yeah. Again, John, there's almost always a moderator on standby, as you know. We're all friends, and we kind of hop onto each other's streams every so often. So there's almost always a mod.
Yep. But if I did that, I'm not gonna look at it here. Move 3, 4 with the sprint.
Usually, yes.
I'm up.
Listen, as we have basically one rule in these streams, and that's the hashtag no spoiler rule that is usually in effect. Especially for games that one or multiple of us have not played, we try to keep it as a first-hand experience. And even if we have played it, I at least try to keep streams as a first-hand experience accessible to anybody who might be watching the game for the first time. Does it always succeed? No. Three Houses is an example of that, but I try.
I feel like we should have like a team shirt.
No spoilers.
Yeah. I said it, I thought of it and I said it out loud and it sounded way stupider in my head, but like I feel like just like because we all profess the hashtag no spoilers pretty religiously.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a good rule. It's almost akin to the don't be a dick rule.
Oh no. If I do this, then I can. Can I not get it from here?
Hang on.
It's tiers. Okay, I know. I got it. It's tiers of a tile set.
Yes. Yeah, it's technically raised, so.
I did just hit my own guy.
You got some choices to make, huh?
Friendly fire is in play.
Yes. And point you with the text, hashtag no spoilers, yeah.
All right. Okay. Hey.
I have to admit, that was
Will
impressive.
Redbubble even let you put up that design? I don't know what restrictions people have on just having the word "dick" appear on merch. See, that one attacks 2 spaces away, so... Oh, wait, that was also your ally. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm dumb.
Time to make my move.
I may have bit off more than I can chew on this round.
Well, even if they overcharge, then, like, they would be in a bad space. Regardless.
Don't do that.
Ooh.
Don't do that. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go.
There you go.
Well, that's done now.
Don't be a Richard.
God damn it, Richard.
Don't become a Richard.
I've warned you. Yeah, that's fine. Won't be in any position to try and bounce.
Time to get serious.
Now I've effectively backed myself into a corner. I'm just gonna wait.
Okay, let's see. That was brutal.
Alright, the overcharge mechanic.
You're up, Red.
Oh boy. Does anyone have 2 VP? Fanghorn does, but also 2 of your burrowers have 1. So be very careful because you're about to lose.
That was brutal. Lucky me, you hit armor.
Hmm.
Time to make my move.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I won. Probably shouldn't sound so surprised, huh? This is gonna be fun.
Shut up. Spending my precious stream time on this. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. The way to go about these streams is just do whatever. Like, most of the plot hasn't really started yet, and we still haven't really gotten to the big area of the game. We're still in we're in the post-tutorial area. Because, you know, the embassy hasn't started yet.
Right.
What you're going through is approximately what I went through when I first played, so like it's perfectly fine that it's gonna take a bit.
Goddamn tier system. All right, you know what? Fuck yourself. I'm not having you do that shit again.
Defensive plays are never a bad thing.
All right, you have fun with that, Suzie. Are you talking about our talking bird? I'm just gonna start streaming. 8 o'clock.
We're usually supposed to start at 7:30, but we started at 8.
Yep.
We usually try to start around that time. Oh, that bird.
Ah.
That was gonna be my second guess, to be honest. I know how much you love Griffin. But yeah, bye, friend. Good luck with the drawing. I'm sure it'll be good.
Well, that's done now.
Only attack through 2 spaces.
Technically, yes, bread. That's what I think it's for. Ooh. Surround it.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, right. Oh, crap. I forgot. The bristleback's,
One less piece on the board.
passive. Any enemy that's surrounding it loses 1 health. Oops. Forgot about that minor, major problem. Well, I was gonna say you probably should attack from the left of the... I don't think you can undo.
I guess I just gotta take it.
Oh,
that's annoying.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, we can stop if you want. Let's play.
My biggest problem is the fact that the setup has to happen every single fucking time.
Your turn.
It's fine. Get some of these guys up on fucking... on here.
Time to get serious. Your move, Red.
Hmm.
Oh. Okay, not that it really matters, but I realized me putting the "Hey guys, bread showed up" thing. I wanted to put that in the game night chat, but instead I put it in the Pokemon chat.
Oh, whoops.
Because I said that mostly specifically for Suzie, and I completely whoops. she still saw it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I only just noticed that now.
Hmm. I have to move too. I can't end my getting my fucking turn early. Fine.
My turn. Knocked right off the board.
This
You're up, Red.
almost feels like she's cheating because she has the fucking bristlebacks. Fuck you. Fuck me. Oh, no, this is good.
Ah, off the board he goes.
That's my weak point.
That's how you do it.
Could you not, you son of a bitch?
That's done now.
Fuck you.
One less piece on the board. Ah, off the board it goes.
I forget if you could also readjust before you end your turn.
Board's all
What,
yours.
the rotation? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, like after you're done attacking, like before you end your turn, if you could, you could like adjust your pieces.
I believe you.
orientation.
I believe you can.
Oh, seriously? That was brutal.
That ram horn up top is probably gonna charge directly into that.
House for an overcharge.
Mm.
What? Why can't I attack from here?
I think it's only one space away. Or
I can't. So I don't get a complete other move. I get another move or attack.
yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay, let's see.
Yep, there goes that.
Well, I mean, at least that. Oh, well, that's game over.
Oh, but I'll play you again. If you...
This is the exact same shit I've been dealing with Three Hopes last night.
Oh, is it? Well, you've used all 10 SP.
This is gonna be fun.
No, it's not.
I'm up. Your turn.
An army of these animals are just waiting now.
Hey! Oh, that was the perfect spot.
Fuck up.
Time to make my move. Ah, off the... Indigate here? Okay. Don't be a stranger.
Fuck off.
Knew you couldn't resist some good company.
It's rude to stare.
I need to take a walk. I'll be right back. I don't deal with RNG for a reason. If you actually peruse my channel, you will see that time and time again that RNG and I do not get along.
Which is why Fire Emblem is one of your favorite series.
The reason Fire Emblem can pass is because of the fact that... Okay, let me put it this way. I don't deal with RNG in a fair manner. I bend the game to like, so I basically cheat it. Because I can't do this RNG shit fairly. Because it never works out in my favor. So I'll grind to ridiculous amounts, that way I'm just too overpowered. That way even if RNG does screw me, I still win in the end. Does this card game nonsense get you anything special aside from extra skill points?
Not really.
Cool.
That's why I didn't really play a whole lot of it.
Cool. I'm not playing it.
You also got really unlucky though. Oof. Oof. I mean, yeah. I died a few times, but like you got really unlucky with the moves.
Yeah, basically I make my own luck, John. I have to. Otherwise I would never be able to get I would never be able to get anywhere. Because karma or luck or whatever you want to call it and I just aren't on good terms. So I'll accept that. Shut the fuck up, lady. Where's friendly fire off? Where's the mode where I can just start killing people anywhere?
You mean the mode where you will immediately get attacked upon killing someone?
Yeah. Where's that mode?
Doesn't exist because Aloy is not a murderer.
Hey, Ray. Fancy a game of straight?
No!
Rob, just stop.
Aloy, change your mind about that bridge?
Just one more thing.
Rob, just stop. Just talk to Petra. Just stop.
I saw the rocks. I needed to throw one at her.
A pint of your finest. Today would be good.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Rock and stone.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
So the bristlebacks and the Daunt.
Excuse you.
Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Olvind was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
Short answer, politics. Politics and power.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
Case in point.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
Sorry, I blanked out after fat nut.
I had a few choice phrases for that too.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Olvind?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvind has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osra municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Anytime, Flim here. Just stop trying to kill the game, the people running the game.
Also the game.
Yeah, stop trying to kill the game. I'm fine. I'm in control. Just.
He's giving me a bad time. Or did you miss that?
I'm just gonna avoid that. Alright. Javad, please help. The product in question maimed me. I filled out the required form below and I still can't get a refund from Dylan Boomer. I beg you, give me justice. Jordan Guardsman. Product description Bangbuster, I think. Boombuster? Does it matter? I brought it 3 days ago. I know you remember me. Incident report. Again, I just told you. I was demonstrating the scorched out hammer to my fellow guardsmen by slamming it on a piece of rock. And instead of booming the rock, it boomed towards me, and now I don't have any eyebrows. Am I surprised? Am I sad? Nobody can tell since I no longer have eyebrows. So in case you weren't aware, let me tell you, I'm very unhappy, and I want my shards back. Refund denied. Customer was made fully aware of the prototype's volatility. At the time of purchase, proceeded with purchase regardless, proclaiming I'm not a baby. You signed a contract. Yeah, it's hilarious. He doesn't have any eyebrows. Rock and stone.
Rock and stone.
Rock in stone.
In stone.
Rock in stone. Rock and rock.
Stone in stone.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Carja who let the bristlebacks into the valley.
Is he the only other exclamation mark I have? No. There's one over here. Who wants to shave their eyebrows? I empathize with this predicament. Why did you shave your eyebrows?
I hope Corvin and the others.
Oh, this quest. Arnuff.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Olvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it?
That was for a Halloween costume. Yeah. I understand that.
You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Olvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Carja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Who's Corvin?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvind... his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions.
But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Oven's wrath than die buried in rubble.
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Deep trouble. Alright.
Listen, Oven might be, you know, suppressing an entire group of people under his own rule for his own selfish gains. Not nearly as bad as Studios Vladis.
You're right.
Like, I can go suck it.
What do you want, Oldland? Some kind of payment?
What?
My dear magistrate, you think
What
I can be
do you
bought?
want?
If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Me.
Savior, what auspicious timing.
Sir, your beard should not look nearly as good as it is on you.
Yeah.
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olfend Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course.
Yes, the bristlebacks. Yep, that's what she's talking about.
Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
Not so fast!
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap.
Which is why I'm doing it
Everything
after the
I've
fact.
achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
Also, John, I technically made it was an Ace Attorney Investigations reference, but Sonic works too.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards.
Yeah, that guy looks totally enthralled.
For a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osseram folk, of course.
No.
You think a Carja can head this whole venture?
Yes.
Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
Well, I mean, the Carja's not necessarily the most
People only follow you because you say so.
adept in fighting and stuff.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
Shut up.
He's just speaking out his ass
Shut
every
the
second
fuck
of his
up.
way. You can hear it too.
This
Which I mean,
stream-
props to the voice actor, but like, fuck.
Yeah, this stream has done nothing but piss me off.
Well,
I'm not saying that the stream isn't good. I'm not saying that the stream
well,
isn't
I
good.
mean, you're exploring everything, Rob.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Uh-huh. Sure. What's this about bristlebacks? I need to beat something up.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town. But with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Christ almighty.
Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Back to the tavern we go, then. Okay.
Almost ready to go?
What the hell?
Come to join in the fun?
One hammer isn't going to kill you.
This is my stash. Oh, okay.
Yep, that's where.
That's what the stash looks like. All right.
Yep. And this isn't the only place where you'll find it. They're scattered all across the land.
John, no. Shut up. Alright, where is he? It shouldn't be hard to miss the fucking robes.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
thank God.
The time, and my condolences that you had to endure Olven's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse.
So, John, this is where I introduce you to my patented 99% playthrough. There is always something that I don't finish. Guess what that's going to be?
Rob, I feel like your patented 99% playthrough is gonna get challenged in this game. I'm
Sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Olven up.
That's something we can agree to.
What is this concession decree that Olvend wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Yes, because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvin get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Sir, your cloak is
The reconstruction
is out of control.
Must continue.
I saw that.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor. I mean.
It was an honor. It sucks.
Without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape.
We saw.
I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Okay. We got a lot to do.
And we only meet in the first town.
Workbench is free if you need to tinker.
Workbenches. Alright. Unlocks new ammo, increases weapon stats. Yes, please.
Yep.
Oh, so it's a tier system.
Yeah, each weapon can be upgraded more than twice. Because sometimes it'll be 3, sometimes it can be up to 6.
Dang.
For some, like, late game weapons.
Acid Hunter arrows. Oh, and I can... Yoink. Weapon stats improved. Oh, wow. I can max it out right now.
Mm-hmm. Don't get used to that.
I'm sure. Blast sling.
You'll need to get some bristleback parts.
Increases resistances. Yes, please. Nice.
So, for stuff you don't already have the equipment for, you can create a job for it, like in the last game.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll essentially give you like a mini quest to look for specific pieces that you don't already have.
Gotcha. Core slot has been unlocked. Cores can be equipped on weapons to improve their performance. Tap square. Okay.
They can also be put on armor, depending on the coil type.
Acid. Might as well, especially considering we're going to be dealing with stuff that requires that.
Mm-hmm.
Exclamation marks, go away.
There's pretty much a weapon effect for damn near, or like an elemental type for damn near every weapon type.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you'll get all of them very soon, though.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a full game thing.
Well, for some skills, it's very easy to get some, like, you know, for fire or electricity, ice, all that stuff. It's very easy to find weapons that do those kinds of damage.
Right.
Good luck finding anything for purge water very early.
Yeah. New slot has been unlocked for one of my outfits. Each outfit comes to be equipped with the weaves that must be unlocked through upgrades. Okay.
God, even the map loads up instantly. Yeah, you currently have you don't have really any other weaves
Now I just need to
coils
find
right now.
Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Hello.
Ah, armor. You're talking to the room next. Good.
Am I not allowed to access these shops yet?
Walk back and walk forward.
I guess I'm locked off from the shops.
I guess.
That's honestly rather annoying.
I'll drink you under the table.
I got it. Alright.
Yeah, the game, again, it's a little slow in the beginning. It very much tries to railroad you into specific places before you actually get into the main portion of the game.
Right. Well, again, much like in the last one, I'm going to try and take care of all the side stuff that I have before going on to the next main story beat. As much as I can. I know that can be a little impossible, but as much as I can.
Well, the other thing too is that, like, things, like, again, you're going to be backtracking quite a bit to do things once you get specific stuff.
Ooh.
So you're going to end up having to come back here anyway.
Right. But the more stuff I have in my, like, completed log, the more stuff that I can turn in at once per visit. It would just make it a lot more efficient, no?
I mean, you play how you want to play.
Alright, just discussion different play styles.
You're also at an advantageous situation, considering that you don't have to sift through multiple load screens when either fast traveling or going through the Aloy. Come on.
There we go. Back and forth and back and forth.
Yep, that's how legs work. Yep.
Don't worry about it.
That's how legs work.
Alright. I'm guessing this is taking me to the other watchtower that's nearby. Other way, Aloy. The controls are very slippery at the moment. That's really the only thing I have to quote-unquote complain about.
It's because it's trying to follow the track.
Trying being the key word there.
I have a theory, and it's entirely speculation.
Oh wait, this is...
Yeah.
Oops, I did it again. I fucked up my path. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, I have a theory that what they did to make some of these ledges grabbable, which a lot of these were not in the original. Like, it was mostly just the yellow. Anything that was very brightly yellow was interactable and nothing else.
Right.
But But they changed that in this game so that you can at least walk up some walls. And what I believe is what they did, and again, it's entirely based off of speculation, is that they probably used some kind of machine learning to try and see which ledges looked like they could be grabbed on,
right?
And try to just spread that over the course of the game. And it's not everywhere, but a lot of places just have random bits that you can climb that don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I noticed.
I mean, it's more egregious when you actually get way into the west. There's at least a little bit of what's the word? Direction for some of the ledges. That boar never stood a chance.
Nope. Headshot. I know there's another boar around here. Is that a dead boar? That's an asleep boar. Okay.
There. That should be enough wild meat for Mildew.
What? The boar you're up against is a dead boar.
No, that was not the boar that I was going for. There was another one, but it was laying down, so I wasn't sure if it was dead or if it was asleep.
It probably was dead. It's not usually sleeping boar. Usually walking around.
Yeah, welcome to just random noises when climbing. What?
He got a speed boost when he died. Like he neumed out of your way the moment you killed him.
And back into town. I'm finally free. Never mind.
Be welcome, Outlet.
Salutations, fair finish. Who might you be?
Stop talking to me. Why does it not have the landmarks inside of the village?
What? What do you mean?
Like the I'm trying to get back here, but like there's no marker for it. I just had to find him again.
Are you looking for the pit?
No, Mildef, right here.
Oh, because you know. You'll see why.
Ah, hello again. How goes your search?
About that.
Oh, it's because I'm not done yet.
What did you need to make your signature dish?
A corrugated metal panel, for starters. I can use it until I get another groove griddle forged. You could probably pull one out of a scrounger scrap pile northeast of here. I'll clean it first, don't worry.
Okay.
And for the dish itself, some wild meat and a handful of bitter leaf, then I can get cooking.
Right.
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 Yeah, when you if you go back into the quests tab for a moment, and then go to your if you press square, it'll show you exactly where you need to go to complete the quest.
That's a bit away.
Well, you have fast travel. Though I would very much recommend you go to a campfire before you fast travel, so you don't waste a pack.
Right.
And that's a different quest. Which a thing that they did with this game is that if you go, like if you click on any of the white diamonds with square, it'll automatically make that the active quest.
Maybe.
So this one you might want to look into.
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's Oderg. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight.
Me.
You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring, master of the West?
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind.
Ew.
These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice
It's
arrows.
sparring.
But
Boo.
I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
His close order fighting skills against human opponents. Okay.
And didn't know it bored you that quickly.
Practice melee skills, challenge, defeat other fighters in time challenge. Ah. I see. It's locked by the skill tree. Interesting.
Yep.
Whoa!
You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast their armor off. That energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades.
How did I miss?
Because you... Oh, it faded.
Fuck you. Fuck your helmet.
Also, you're timed.
I noticed.
Man, it's weird how his bare arms sound like metal.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
Nope. I swear to God, if I miss the chest.
That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies.
Yeah,
Triggering those energy blasts
usually
help
what's
you
supposed to
vanquish your
happen
opponents.
is after you resonator, like after you hit it with a resonator blast, and then go to your arrows, it should automatically home in on it and give you a bunch of aim assist so that you don't miss.
Right. And yet somehow I found a way.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's a bunch of those melee pits if you want to get something that actually is good out of it all.
I'll do something like really good at the end.
Oh yeah, and the enduring is not gonna be easy on you.
Goody. Yeah, well, I would rather bash my head in a melee combat setting.
I mean, the challenges aren't really the hardest thing. A lot of it is usually just, well, okay, not all the challenges, just the end challenge where you fight the guy. But sometimes the game will have you do a specific combo or a set of things, and sometimes they may not work.
Mm.
These don't have the ability to slow down time when you jump. No, they don't. Aloy's just good like that. Aloy's just awesome.
Hope this tastes as good as it looks.
What's a pit?
What?
Where the fuck's the scrounger pit?
You just...
Hold on.
It's an area where scroungers exist.
Dick.
Either that or it's probably just a corpse.
Moldov said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles.
Yeah, it's basically the piles of machine corpse that's on the ground somewhere.
Gotcha.
I'm surprised it let you pick that up when you got hit.
It was like a frame beforehand that I was able to pick it up.
Mm.
Relief.
How the hell did that happen? Okay, I'm starting to get the rhythm back a little bit. Oh, don't like that.
You remember, you can turn that off.
Critical strike in it. Look, God.
Yeah, you have to wait for it to come up so that you don't just stop your combo.
Right. Okay, it's just a burrow fucks at this point. Where the fuck were you going with that?
Into the depths of hell.
Okay, now to look through the scrap piles for a metal panel.
Jesus. It just went wing.
I'm surprised you didn't loot that box that was right next to you.
Only because I didn't see it. So where are these fucking piles?
Well, you looted one of them down there. Yeah, those piles.
I think I have everything I need for Moldov. Good thing, too. I could use a decent meal.
Grab this campfire before I trudge on off. Ooh, this looks like a Okay. I thought it was something more. Apparently not. It looked like one of the bandit camps from the previous game.
Nope. No, I can see why you'd think that. God, that's like instant. Ugh. You just skipped through like 2 minutes of waiting.
Worth the $600 that I fucking spent.
I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself.
Also, how did you teleport
Pushy,
behind me?
But I stood my ground, and dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
yeah, I did.
I used 3 pinches of salt
Instead
of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess.
Anyway.
I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Wow. Mildif, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. And your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
Finally.
Okay.
You have now unlocked food.
Oh. Oh, okay.
That's why he didn't immediately show up.
I see.
Now those two melee skills are probably the ones that you'll use the most because they're the easiest to access.
Right.
And I mean the block breaker and the Nora warrior once you unlock that.
Right. Only one food. Okay.
Now all you're back for that free meal? Go on, peruse my menu.
I thought he was swinging a knife. I'm just like, sir?
Alright. So look through his assortment.
20% maximum health for 3 minutes. Restores 25% health and 25 stamina. Boost concentration regen. Okay. Low health regen by 3 levels. Low health melee. Okay. Trap limp. No. Stamina regen. Melee. Oh, hey.
Millif's treat.
Nice. But I have to... Yeah, I have to, like...
What? It's free.
Oh, right, duh. Yeah, gimme. And this is where everything... This is where I need to start to get shit. Okay. So that'll actually give more... more reason to go and hunt down boars and stuff like that.
Yep. I didn't really... I mean the food is really good in this game. I didn't use it a whole lot because I was still, you know, doing the tried and true potions and berries. But if you're in a pinch and you have some extra food, it could really help out, especially with the buffs that they give. Some of the buffs.
Give it a rest, would you?
Here to practice, friend. I said.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on. If your opponent keeps blocking, then use a heavy attack or a power attack to break through. Either that or hit them from behind.
Ah, there we go.
Yep. The game will also tell you that you did a block breaker.
Unfortunately, that means I'm not allowed. I have to.
Yep. You can't just keep spamming the button.
If you keep repeating the same attacks, your enemy will die. Close attention to your opponent's stance. Read their intentions.
Let me
Choose
blow
your
them up.
attacks to break their defense.
Let me blow them up.
You completed the challenge. You're fine.
Okay.
All right. Now you can take on the Pitmaster.
Okay. Strong and direct awesome fighting style is highly effective with a focus on dodging and blocking attacks. She has beaten the best brawlers the dot has to offer. Okay. Good start. Good start.
Fight well. Good. Good. An impressive attack. Fight well. I see how you a good.
Let me talk. Stop it.
Yield.
Stop. You fight well. Ow. Stop it. I'm complimenting you. Stop it.
Well fought, friend. Well fought.
Are you okay?
You kicked the shit out of me.
Yeah. Ooh. Serves me right for thinking I could go up against the savior of Meridian. Here, have this. A little something for the new champion.
Have this, a thing I can't show you on screen.
Don't be a stranger now. Come back whenever you'd like to spar again.
Spoilers, you don't need to go back.
Yeah, I figured. Ow. Oh, I got a pristine skull. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ultimate. Oh. Ow.
Oh.
Stop it.
See you later, Dirk.
Farewell.
Yeah, my ultimate power. Ooh, ah, ee, oh.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ting, tang.
If he starts going ting, tang, wah, wah, bing, bang, I'm going to... Of all the bits that happen in Sonic Forces, that one is one of my favorites. My ultimate power. Ooh, ah, oh, ee, oh. I will crush you for all the. Oh, oh, ee, oh.
Probably should end it soon. Even though we're just getting into the swing of things now.
Again, this game is very much a take your time kind of game.
The Dyer would be interested in this.
And you know what?
Yes.
You know.
It absolutely. You don't need to expand any more on that. It's perfectly known.
Yeah, allow me to open this
Aloy
crate.
opens the chest from standing on the chest.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, you opened that one up already.
I know. I'm just okay. Gotta go around.
Yep. Around?
Around.
Bitch. Dare you roll your R's around me. You son of a fuck. Do you have your mount?
I don't have any override skills yet.
You do. You have PSI overrides. Also, I'm pretty sure if you scroll through your bottom left menu, I think you can get your mount.
I don't see any mount here.
Do you have to unlock that?
Damn
or maybe just...
Hey, buddy.
Or maybe try to override one of these, which you can't while it's aggro.
Yoink.
Yeah, you can ride a machine you recently... Oh, so you had to scan it first, and then you can override it.
Smoke. Coming from where Arnav said I'd find his crew.
No, leave me alone.
Can you make smoke bombs or no?
Can't see me. You can't see me. You can't see me.
You actually could override him right there.
I'm just waiting.
He's just gone.
Go fuck this, I'm out. No, not that.
Just unaim.
Probably not close enough.
I think we're a little too far for the old rock trick to work over here.
The old rock trick.
That being said, Aloy's fucking loud. Oh, wait. They're coming at you. They're coming your way.
Oh, shit.
Just scroll through the wheel. Or press L.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Yep. I got a mount.
If I will have an overridden mount. Well, okay.
Yeah, that mount fights for you. It can also die, just like in the last game.
Gotcha. Well, it's fighting.
It is fighting, but it's also getting its shit kicked in. You can also hit your mount and get it out of its overridden state if you hit it too much.
Much like in the last game.
Yep.
Hey, buddy. It's okay. It's alright.
All right.
How do I make it go faster?
X.
There it go.
Oh, there's a shelter nearby.
There's an old watchtower at the top of that cliff.
Oh, it's one of the watchtowers.
There's a stone side.
We'll do that next time.
Looks like the path up broke a long time.
Can you open your map real quick?
Yeah, maybe after I'm not aggroing every single fucking machine on the field.
Can you open your map real quick? This is important. That I'll just let you know whether or not that's even worth doing anytime soon.
You've told me about. It looks like the miners are in trouble.
No.
No?
Might as well wait. Pretty sure.
What the? How do I get off?
Square.
Okay, you sack of shit. Okay, you sacks of shit. As I hit the tree. Fine. I hit the tree.
I think if you I think that like white pouch is where that like sound system that they have is. And if you hit that, then it stuns everything around it. Because obviously, you know, the sound barrier breaks.
Yeah.
There.
Shut up. What else is ouchie?
Yeah, all the monsters are aggro here. Not monsters, machines.
Well, that sucks.
That looks like the foreman Aloy mentioned. I should check in with her.
Damn, just... Don't mind me. A whole bunch of monsters are chasing after me.
You good? I'm okay.
I love how the battle music's still playing.
Arnav sent me. I'm
not now.
Easy. What happened?
Explosion in the mine. Water flooded the whole place. Some of my guys are still... They're still down there. I can't stop.
You've done enough. Are you hurt?
I'll live. The others. Please.
As I just see my mount just sauntering along in the background there.
Yeah.
I need to know exactly what happened.
We use controlled blast to open up new veins in the mountain. One of them must have gone wrong. I can't. I have to go.
How many are still down there? Corvand, how many?
Two. Two, I think. Two more.
I'll do what I can.
Run. I'm going to take a side trip back to the campfire and call it here, and then we can start with the mining stuff next time. Excuse me, pardon me.
Honestly, actually, if you wanted to start the stream with, I found out what is up there. You could theoretically start the stream with that if you wanted to.
What, with the watchtower?
With the watchtower, yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot to do.
I thought it was something different.
Yeah, we still got a lot to do. Still trying to get our fucking land legs together here, but starting to break free, starting to break into the open world aspect.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh, you can physically hop onto it. That's interesting.
Yeah, you can also run. You can also run up to it, or like hop into it while it's charging at you. You could also jump off while the mount is in motion, and then attack immediately after. I think if you hold down the square button instead of pressing it. This is a bad place to test it out because he's gonna stop a lot.
I'll have to experiment with it.
Yep. Did we find our thumbnail?
I'm just gonna use the one that I took at the watchtower.
Just send it to me.
Yep. All right. Yeah, it's starting to find my way a little bit. Probably gonna be another stream or two before I really get into the groove of it, but we're getting there.
And then an extra stream before we actually start the game.
Anyway, so that is it for tonight, and so we go on to the rotation for this week. tomorrow is possibly more Pearls of Eternity 2 Deadfire with PJ and Suzie, though I'm not going to guarantee that. Wednesday, some more Neo, The World Ends With You with me, myself, and I. Thursday, more Final Fantasy 13 over on the Twitch channel, which is down in the description. Friday, nothing. Saturday, nothing. Sunday, absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Especially nothing.
Especially nothing. And then next Monday, providing that Chris and I are in some stable condition, we'll we'll do some more Forbidden West.
I think I'll still be working from home, so I think I should still be fine.
Don't have any video stuff right now. It's all on my editing laptop, which I need to just find a time to just sit down and do it, but that is a multi-hour project. Hey Chris, how's your channel?
You should do it though.
Hey Chris, how's your fucking channel?
Hi, hello. It is me, the Chris. I put out a video like on Saturday, reaction video that's like 2 hours long. If you care about ponies and Ace Attorney combined, if you care. I'm still working on other shit. That project just took a while, and I have the next 2 parts done in terms of recording. They have not been touched yet, and I'll get to them. I'm still working through like logs of games that I'm going to be playing with Rob, as well as games I'm going to be playing for myself, as well as games I'm going to be playing with the group later. So like there's a lot of things that I'm like trying to prepare for in advance, which is why I haven't really been editing as much. Also, again, I started a new job. It's a full-time position. So that is where most of the rest of my time is.
Right. In terms of the other channels that you see up there, PJ's channel is not dead. Susie's channels are not dead. She runs 2. Suzie Guatney, which is her gaming channel, and Rowan Rose, which is her art channel. Everything is down in the description for your convenience. Definitely check out the art channel. She is a fantastic artist. And if you have a little extra money to spare, throw a commission her way. At the moment, specifically something that can be done through like a tablet. So no sewing or crocheting project. At least until her hand gets better. But check out all these channels. We got a whole bunch of different games and different content, as well as different gameplay styles, commentary styles, that type of thing. Even if stuff is not being uploaded in the present, there's a lot of stuff in the past that you can check out in the meantime. If you want to support us, there's leaving a like, leaving a comment, and if you want to continue to follow our exploits, there's subscribing and clicking that bell so you're notified of everything that we do when we get around to it. However, I would be remiss if I did not mention the 5th member of our group, and she was actually in the chat earlier tonight, and that is Pooja, or Smiley, depending on how you want to address her. She doesn't run a channel, but she does join us from time to time. Currently, everything that she's in is in hiatus one way or another at the moment. She's in our 3 Houses stream series, which hopefully we'll be digging up from the grave within the next few weeks. And those usually happen on Friday nights, although potentially they might also happen on Saturday nights, depending on what happens with our Savage Worlds campaign. She is also in the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond stream series over on Chris's channel, which is very much the same treatment. It just needs to be dug out. It is hot, it is late, and I used up all of my energy on that fucking tabletop game. Yeah, there's the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond series over on Chris's channel, which is also in a grave plot right now. She's also in that project that I so totally just need to finish editing. I will as soon as you start putting out more of this with you.
Well, I guess we'll only get 4 episodes out ever.
Yeah, so this is what happens when I don't take my fucking nap. The 5 of us get together every week to hang out, if not also to play games, make content, have fun, that type of thing. It's fun for 99% of it, and if that wasn't the case, we wouldn't be doing it. However, we're not going anywhere. There are so many projects that we need to get to between all of our channels. So even if stuff is taking a long-ass hiatus, PJ's channel, it's going to be back eventually. And as an audience, I want to thank you guys as well for joining us in whatever capacity and for however long you take time out of your days to do so. Thank you for doing that. It's always nice to know that you guys are enjoying the stuff as much as we enjoy putting it out. But in case you couldn't tell, I'm fucking tired. So I'm going to drag Chris off stage right, as the final curtain falls. If you don't care about anything else, we'll be here next week for some more Horizon Forbidden West. Otherwise, there are other productions that you can attend to for free with unlimited seating over the next 7 days. You get what you pay for, but we hope to see you guys there nonetheless. However, I shall take my final bow and say thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later. Good night, everybody.